Okay, I'm going to do a new video on my boost controller. Mainly because the current video I have on YouTube is a pretty old video, so I'm going to do this updated new one. So you can see this is the newer boost controller that has the billet aluminum case. Comes with a set of solenoids, and it also comes with a pressure sensor that reads boost and CO2. And of course you see the live screen here shows live boost and gate or CO2 pressure. Shows your voltage. Whenever you're doing the programming, just show you how easy it is. First you hit the mode button, and right there you can go up and down to choose the PSI you want to launch at. Then you hit enter. Choose how many stages you want. Hit enter. And this is where you choose the ramp rate. So we're going to start the first stage at 0 time from the time you let off the trans brake button or the time you activate the controller. Do a rate of 10. Go to PSI of 15, and at 1 second we're going to start a slower rate of 3 to a PSI of 30. And there's two ways to activate this controller. This one is set up where the activation will automatically start as soon as it sees 2 psi, or if you want to manually activate it just to test it, you can use this down button. As soon as I push it, it'll activate the controller and it'll run through its sequence. Now at this point I can hit the trans brake button and it's going to go to the launch stage. And as soon as I release it, it's going to go through the cycle, and it's also going to start the data logger recording function. So it's run through its cycle, so we're going to turn it off now. And the bottom button from the main screen gets you into the data logging. So there's the curve it just did. That's where it ramped its way up to 15, and then it started and ramped its way up to 30. And the flat line on there would actually show your boost if you're making boost, which we'll run it through that cycle too. So now I'm going to apply boost pressure to it and let it cycle itself. I'm going to hit the trans brake button to drop it back down. I'm twisting on the boost knob, so I'm making some boost pressure. And once it's at 0, you'll see a little delay, and then it'll deactivate just like that. So we can go into the data log section, and you can see the pressure. You can see me where I was turning the boost pressure knob. The controller will read for up to 10 seconds. And it does this every time it's activated and the trans brake button is cycled. And show you the Scramble feature. If you push the up button from the main screen, you can set the Scramble. Now, so this controller has a secondary wire on it, and if you apply 12 volts to the wires, what activates the Scramble. So right now we have it on add and 5. So anytime you push the button, it'll add 5 psi to whatever the current or the controller is currently on. And you can also change it to force. That would mean anytime you push the button, no matter where the controller was at, if it was on 30 psi, if you push the button, it would go to 5 psi. So that's a pretty handy feature to have, to be able to choose the two. You know, the add, that would be pretty sweet for your emergency button. If you was going down the track and you was just barely getting beat, you could have that as your override button, so you could hit it and add a few more pounds of boost to maybe get around the competitor. And that's about it, but this is just an updated video. I got to looking on my YouTube and saw that my current boost leash video was a really old one, so just going to update this one for y'all.